Taylor Swift's boyfriend Joe Alwyn makes first comment about relationship. Even though Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn are clearly a couple, and may even be engaged if fan rumors are believed, there is still a great deal of mystery surrounding their relationship. For example, take a look at her relationships with Harry Styles, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Tom Hiddleston, to mention just 3. There was a lot of information for the audience to pick through, including tabloid headlines, Instagram posts, and explicitly political song lyrics. On the other hand, Swift's relationship with Alwyn is fascinating. Hello everyone and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, makes first comment about relationship. Yeah, you heard it right, so let's get started with our video. As their relationship progressed, the two began to appear together more regularly on public occasions. According to a source who spoke with People, the pair decided to keep their romance under wraps from the beginning. They were allowed to get to know each other without interference. According to The Insider, they're supportive of each other's professional endeavors since their personalities match one another. First, let's look at how this came to be in the first place. It's been a long time since Joe Alwyn opened up about his 5-year romance with Taylor Swift, but last week, the British actor did just that. His upcoming Hulu series Conversations with Friends, where he would portray Nick Joe, attended the event. He was asked what he thought about polyamorous relationships because his character is in an open relationship. A source says that Joe and Taylor are in a committed relationship, and Joe has acknowledged his love for Taylor.
Taylor, big smile. Happy anniversary, Taylor.
Another noteworthy aspect of Rooney Book's research is that she looks at pleasure, love, desire, and intimacy outside of the boundaries of traditional family and romantic relationships. One of the reasons her tales are so popular is that we can't seem to wrap things up nicely at the end without giving anything away, and I think it has a lot to do with the dialogue. Thought-provoking stuff is always available. As recently as this past December, Joe made some noteworthy observations about Taylor. To quote Joe at the time, the press portrays them in an accurate light 99.9% of the time. No, not at all, he said when asked if Taylor's songs about him had any effect on him. No, the compliment is well-deserved. Taylor ended his remarks by asking whether it bothered him that people were as interested in his girlfriend as they were in him. In reality, he isn't. He said that he just doesn't pay attention to stuff that he doesn't desire or care about. He said of uninteresting matters, everything else on the volume dial is lowered to a lower setting. He said that he wasn't a fan of tabloid publications. He knew precisely what he wanted to do, and that is exactly what he was doing to get there. According to rumors, Swift and Alwyn were first linked in 2016. Swift, 32, gave Alwyn a rare shout-out when winning a Grammy Award in March, recorded on film. William Bowery, a pseudonym he used to contribute to both Folklore and Evermore, was the actor's alias on both series. Swift told Alwyn in her acceptance speech that he was the first person she played every single song that she produced, and that she had the loveliest time making songs with him when he was in quarantine. At the time, an insider said that Taylor is grateful to have Joe in her life, and that she and Joe are pleased together. Insiders said that the pair was totally head over heels in love a few months later. He said that they became closer than ever throughout the quarantine, and she had total confidence in him. That protection has necessitated keeping their interactions with the outside world as low-key as possible. According to a reliable source, Taylor has expressed an interest in marrying Joe one day. In November of 2020, Swift started incorporating daily elements into their relationship. According to Paul McCartney in an interview at its debut, the song Peace was inspired by her personal experience. Fear of creating a human life inside a public life is something I'm well aware of from your own life when you do fall in love and meet someone. Mainly if you found someone who is grounded and has a traditional way of living. She took steps to make her life feel more like a true existence in which she had more control over her situation. Trying to locate shards of normalcy was how she described the notion of privacy. It's just trying to find some kind of normalcy, whether it's where to live or who to hang out with. In this case, Peace is the song that's being referenced. The singer claimed to have said, "It's possible that she would be fine if she never reached the degree of normalcy they both seek, for example." Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comments section how today's video was. I hope that you found this one interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the next video with some more amazing celebrities, facts, and stories. And until then, stay tuned.